That's 700 bodies in total.
Me?
Does that make sense to you? Have you listed 700 bodies?
Probably.
I think honestly, okay, so it sounds crazy and people don't believe me, but I think I've literally 5,000 people. Pizza Man. Yeah, but here's the thing. There's no such thing as Pizza Man anymore. It's Ubers, and I inspect a lot of Ubers in my life, and a lot. So
5,000 people. We need to bring Thanos back at this point. I don't think I've even met 5,000 people. And the other one's on 700. I don't even think I've met 700 people either. And I'm pretty sure the daddy issues are propelling those numbers.
Are you guys dating?
Yeah.
Are you cousins?
No.
I didn't know. I mean, you look similar. I feel like that's a common thing here in Alabama.
I've only dated one of my cousins before. As long as it's a distant cousin, I don't see a problem with it at all.
You're down for guys that have been into their cousins in the past?
Actually, I didn't know this about him until now, so maybe not.
Oh, this is a little uncomfy. Okay.
How old are you?
20.
19.
How long you been together?
4 years.
When you go out together, who pays?
Him.
Most of the time. But I gotta make her pay sometimes. She been making me pay for everything, so I make her pay for sometimes.
You feel like it's too much pressure as a man to always be putting the money for it every single time.
Yes, especially at our age, because, I mean, I do make some money, but I don't be making bread like that, so.
You ever feel like she might put pressure on you to spend?
100%, oh yeah. She spends a lot of money.
No, I don't.
She always
He thinks that I spend a lot of money by wanting to go get coffee or go get whatever, and he thinks it adds up. But I think getting coffee every day is like a normal thing.
It adds up. I know everyone's seen the videos. It's like you spend $27 a day. That adds up to $10,000 a year. I know that. And she wants to spend how much ever a day. So I know it adds up.
Why not try to make it easier on your man and budget more?
I just think it's the guy's responsibility. Like, I don't try to spend a lot of money, but if we do go out together, I expect for him to pay.
His face at the end of the video there says a lot. You can tell that she don't respect him. Just walk away, man. Find you a woman who values you and your finances.
Excuse me. Sorry to disturb you, but you look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just shopping?
Huh?
You just shopping?
Do I do shopping?
Yeah, no, you just shopping?
Yeah, my friend's having a baby.
Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy. Congratulations to your friend. Yeah, I don't want to waste your time. Is there any way I get your number?
No. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Stop the cap.
How old are you?
39.
39?
Yeah.
Well, not too bad. I like my woman like, you know, my wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's your name?
E.T.
E.T.?
Yeah.
What's that stand?
She want me. She want me. She want me.
Fair play to this guy. I mean, not many people want to approach these women, man. And, you know, we don't know what this guy looks like. We don't know what he's wearing as well. But, you know, this guy gets rejected in a lot of his videos, but he don't care, man. He just keeps it moving, goes to the next chick. And, you know, people like that will win eventually, you know. It don't matter. He could get rejected 10 times. It's about the one that says yes.
I am not capable of casual hookups anymore, you guys. Clearly, I hadn't hooked up with anyone for 4 months. Which is like the longest it's been probably since I've been sexually active. Yeah, and I gave in and I let my guard down, and holy fuck, this is really sacred.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm a little bit mad at myself that I shared it so willy-nilly. Holy fuck, I did not realize how much I have been craving a really deep love. I'm a sensitive girl, you guys, holy shit. But now I know. Hookups are not for me.
She gone, man. She gone.
I used to be able, like a year ago, if you asked me all the names of people I hooked up with, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, wow, it's sacred.
You should have thought of that earlier. I don't like 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers. In exchange, he gets to not embarrass me and breathe my air. I think it's pretty fair. I think we're even Stevens.
What an idiot.
Otherwise, I don't need a man, just have a man.
She belongs to the streets.
Where is the craziest place that you've ever had?
At church.
Stop it. Get some help.
Church. It was his dad's church. Preacher's son.
So, preacher's son.
Yeah. He was like 27. I was 18. It was bad.
Do you think his dad ever found out?
They did. That's why I said it was bad.
What happened?
My mom was like, if you don't let my daughter go here for free the next 3 years that she's supposed to graduate from this so-called nice Baptist school, I'm gonna call the police on your son. Even though it's me.
Did you go to school for free?
She belongs to the streets.
There's not a thought behind them eyes. I mean, out of all places, the church and the pastor's son, I mean, that's between you and your maker. If hell exists, then she's got a first-class ticket straight for it.
I appreciate what you do. I think you're great for men, but I got a question for you. You are not putting in the fact that not all men are great men, and toxicity and dysfunction.
You pick them.
Absolutely.
Got him.
So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how all men aren't great men. You pick who you let in your body, and you pick who you make a baby for. So I don't want to hear how bad they are, because I'm sorry.
No,
I know too many. So what's the question? Not all men are great men. I want to talk about the men you women choose. I don't want to talk about anybody else other than men you women choose.
Absolutely. And not everybody ends as they began. That's the field I'm in.
So what's the
right?
question? What's the question?
So my question for you is, how do you add that variable into the advice that you're giving people?
How do I add what variable in? What's the variable?
That you have to have a 2-parent household and be married for somebody to somebody, and because that's what it should be. That's what you're saying. That should be.
No. Yeah, I don't know what you think you just said, but I need you to ask. You asked me to answer a question. What variable are you asking me to add in?
The variable of toxicity, dysfunction.
Toxicity and dysfunction have nothing. Oh, look, ma'am.
Okay.
You're talking about the toxicity. You pick. If you don't know how to pick. No, ma'am. Here's how you put that in. Relationships are reflective. If you pick toxic, whatever, then that's on you. It's your responsibility. You deal with the outcome. You don't blame him for being toxic.
Gotcha.
And that's what you picked. That's your problem.
That's fair. I agree.
So I'm not going to add in the variable for over people over here. I'm going to say pick better. But see, picking better requires you to have a calibrated picker. Picking better requires you to actually have somebody helping you, guide you, and outside of your own feelings of what you want and subjective truths. Picking better requires picking stuff that's not atavistic, that he's hot, he's got a six-pack, he got a big Johnson. No, he's boring, he got a job in a 401k and potential. See, you ladies, women have known how to pick since the beginning of time. It's just in the last 50 years, you ladies have tried to pick based upon your feelings and what makes you happy. And it doesn't work. You pick the worst and you reproduce with them. See, the problem is not picking them in. The problem is reproducing with them, making children with them, and then throwing this chaos out into the community and then asking men like myself and everybody else to address it later. Don't have their babies.
I mean, I don't even need to add to what Kevin Samuel said. He always hits the nail on the head, and he left that woman pretty speechless towards the end, and you could tell that she agreed with him, and he's completely right. I mean, that was the best answer. They can complain about guys are this, guys are that, but at the end of the day, these women pick them and have kids with them, and then they complain later. You need to be careful who you're laying down with, and that goes to men and women, because you never really know who that person will turn out to be.